Trienne here, your leadership performance coach. Welcome back to the Be That Create That social channel. Bringing you another wonderful interview today with someone who I have met. Oh my gosh. Now at this point, I can't remember how we met, but we've connected, celebrated, and supported each other a lot over the last year through our different things. You're also, if you're catching us on the YouTubes, you're actually getting a look at our restaurant office as well. One of the things that I get asked all the time is, Trienne, how do you balance it all? And I'm going to tell you right away that it's not a balance at all. However, when I put my priorities in place, and I learn to give myself a little bit of grace, and we move things around, and you work with people like Kim, who has been patient with having to reschedule, then you really do set yourself up to be able to be and create whatever you want. And interestingly enough, that's part of the reason Be That Create That came along. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring Kim from backstage so that we can share how she is out there making a difference, making an impact in the world around her. So welcome.
Hi.
I'm so glad that we were able to make this work, because I've been wanting to have you in our group forever. And just a little bonus is now you'll be on our YouTubes and inside our podcast. So we're going to be sharing you all over.
Yay. Well, thank you so much, number one, for having me. I so appreciate that. And my passion is helping women step into leadership through image transformation. I am an image transformation expert. And the reason is because I've helped thousands of women achieve what they thought were unattainable goals by building their confidence from the outside in. Mm-hmm. And that's so different, because most people teach confidence from the inside out, which is very, very important. But when you know that you look good and you've got it all together, then you can present yourself. It's not really a fake it till you make it, but it's more of a, I've got this going on, I'm working on me, and I'm good. Let's talk about you.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, because then you're standing there confidently, knowing that not only do you look good, but now since you're not worrying about how you look or how you feel put together, and I tend to speak a little differently when I feel like I'm put together, right? Then you're able to gather your thoughts, understandably. And you're able to have a more passionate conversation about what you do, because the confidence is behind not only how you look, but the words that you're using.
That's exactly right. And I found it so true. I have a question for your audience. How many times have you not gotten dressed? And I will tell you, non-makeup, non-dress days are some of my favorites. But how many times have you gotten up with a whole agenda to do in the day? You didn't get dressed up. You didn't, if you wear makeup, you didn't put makeup on, you didn't put earrings on, you didn't put a cute shirt on, you didn't put cute jeans on. And the end of the day comes and you're like, what did I do today? Does that ever happen to you?
Oh, 100%. And I'm sure there will be others. Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, the importance of us looking good, I teach the importance, of course, of the 7-second impression, which is vital. Unfortunately, it happens. We judge people the minute we see them, the minute we meet them, on their, how they look, their smile, their hair, their dress. Some people go for shoes. I know I've got a friend that judges on noses.
Oh my God.
I know. But it's just so important, because not only do you need to dress to look who you are, you need to put your personality into it. And that is something I really stress, because if you are working as a stay-at-home mom, but you want to be a professional in your field, that doesn't mean that you have to go be dressed in a business suit. You may be a moto jacket kind of girl. You may be a flowy dress kind of girl. It depends on your personality, And
when I worked in the retail space, I would really try to get to know that woman before we even started putting outfits together for her, because I'm like, tell me about your day. Tell me about, what you feel best in already. Tell me about your routine, your colors. We got so much information, because being able to take your personality and put it into that wardrobe as well really helps heighten that confidence. And you're right, that 7 seconds also comes from I did a speech once on like our energy and our influence as we're entering into a room. Imagining how awesome you feel when you walk in because you know that you look good and you know that you have a good energy about you. Oh my gosh, you just can't beat that.
Absolutely. Many a time, back in the old days when I met strangers, versus online now, I would literally sit in my car, and even before I go into networking events today, excuse me, I will sit in my car and say, I attract people to me. People want what I've got. And it's so important. So that's a building of the inside confidence. But again, I don't have to worry. I don't have to about my outfit being too tight or too short or the wrong color or whatever. I just walk in. And when you've got that and you've got that energy around you, it's a win-win. People want what you've got.
Right. Now, I love that some of this is decision based and you're making these choices. And basically, you're like, I'm going to make a choice on how this woman that I want to be and how I'm portraying it out to the world, which I absolutely love because it goes right along with, we talk a lot in this community about leadership, but most importantly, leading ourselves and how leadership can come with every choice that we make. So for you, how would you maybe define leadership for yourself or what do you think of when you hear the word leadership?
When I think of leadership, I think of holding myself accountable. And one thing that I've really been working on myself personally is talking to myself as if I were talking to a friend. And that I find so valuable. And then being a woman of your word. There is nothing that says more, I think, about leadership, because when I've got a coach that says the way you do anything is the way you do everything.
Yes.
And that hit me like a lightning bolt. And it's so true because it's in the little things. For instance, in my business with the image transformation, it's on your body language. It's on expressing yourself. It's on putting on the earrings that will attract attention. It's putting on a little bit of lipstick. It's putting on the dress. It's, it's going that extra mile. We can all get up, roll out of bed, put our jogging pants on or our yoga pants on, our tennis shoes, our t-shirt, and go. But when I walk in looking like that versus walking in looking like I look right now, I'm treated as two different people.
That is so true because when I come into my restaurant after I've gone to the gym to work out, I'll just come in. I just need to take care of a couple things. It's so funny because they'll kind of look at me, especially some of my new employees, when they're like, that's the owner.
Right.
But then when I walk in for a work shift and I'm structured, more put together, and then they're like, oh, okay, well, Trienne's here. And it's like, you don't have to worry about the fact that I'm here. 2 days ago, I was here as a normal person, just going about my day. But the difference in the way that you are treated, I mean, we can complain about it or we can roll with that and use it to our advantage.
Absolutely. I've always used the test of when I teach women as they go into their career, just try it. Just try going out dressed and not dressed and see if people open doors. It could be a woman that opens the door. It could be a man that opens the door. It doesn't matter, but people treat you with respect when you respect yourself.
Yes, that's a golden nugget right there for sure. People treat you with respect when you first respect yourself. That's so true. Now, so how did you even start to get in this type of business? I mean, image transformation expert, that is a powerful role. So how did you even get into doing that?
Well, I've always loved fashion since I was a teeny tiny girl. I love scarves. I used to watch at the department store the lady doing it for hours. My mom it was back in the days when my mother could leave me there and the lady watched me. And anyway, long story.
Right.
And I love that. But what happened is about 2.5 years ago, I had a friend who was a John Maxwell coach who had zero sense of style. And she's like, I need an image transformation. I need for you to take me and make me the person that I am, because she's a brilliant coach. But now if you look at her, you wouldn't know that. So I transformed her for every speaking engagement she had. And literally it drew her more clients and more
Mhm.
notice. She got more she was much more noticed on stage, and
Mhm.
people were more accepting of her. And
Mhm.
so that was the beginning, because she looked at me and she goes, "You do know that this is not something that everybody has. This is a gift." And I was like, "For real?" And of course, I love watching women transform. And
Mhm.
then going through menopause, that nailed it.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yes,
Because
I was
that's something
actually
that happens, you know?
yeah, I was just talking to my daughter about this last night. I said one of the things that I loved about working in retail was watching the transformation and the confidence when the woman would come in and she'd be like, I have this going on this weekend or whatever it is, and we would build something for them. But then seeing them walk away just like ready to take it on. I mean, you can't get better than that. You cannot get a better feeling
Absolutely.
than that.
Absolutely. And
So
and
how
it
do you
goes I'm sorry, go
It's
ahead.
okay, sorry. So how do you work with people through doing this through this way, through online? How have you been able to transform into that?
Well, it's been really fun actually, because I get to go all over the world instead of just local. So we go into your closet, and I don't shop for you, but I will take you into your closet and we can transform what you've got in there to fit your personality, your body type. That's the first place we start, is we learn what your body type is. Because
Mhm.
when you learn your body type, you know what you can and can't wear. And so I have courses that I teach that on that. I teach what outfits are right for you. We're getting ready to do some fun things in my group. And so I'm constantly giving lots of tips on how to do that, because when you know your body type, you can literally walk into a store and go, "That's really cute on the model, but that is so not me. Oh, that's
You're
really cute on
saving
the,"
so much
yeah,
time. Mhm.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
when like color wise, if someone so myself, I'm very attracted to like a hot pink, but my face tends to be more red. So I stay away from hot pinks, but I love it, right? So
Mhm.
I know that that's something that's not going to look great on me, but if I like the style of that outfit, then I can wear the style just in a different color.
Correct. And you can always use the hot pink as an accent because it brings you joy. And
Mhm.
so just make sure that it's not the color that looks best on you needs to be closest to your face, obviously. And
Mhm.
so knowing that, you could even possibly wear like a V-necked hot pink, but take a silver necklace that would tone it down so the
Mhm.
redness wouldn't come. So I am not color certified. I've got a friend that does that part of it.
Oh,
But
okay.
I can look at you and know what will look good and what's not, and how to put the colors in the right place so that they are.
Mm. That makes more sense. All right. So share with me, we talk a lot in this community also about the fact that like the importance of a morning routine.
Yes.
And I have a feeling that one of the things that helps me get my daughters up and out the door is that very often we choose their outfits the day before and we leave them in a pile in the bathroom, right? So what would be something that, you feel like has been a non-negotiable throughout your day that helps you feel or be more successful?
I have done that all of my life. Funny story, my niece, when she was in high school, I believe it was, she literally, I mean, she would come to Texas to shop, and then we would send her back home. And so she would literally keep a chart of everything she wore so she would never wear the same outfit during the year. I kid you
Oh
not.
my God.
So that was a little over the top, but I always select my outfits the night before. And I think it's especially for working moms. I mean, when you consider that we make 35,000 decisions, single decisions every day, clothing should not be the problem. So I strongly recommend like a capsule wardrobe for a mom, knowing that you're going to do like jeans, t-shirt, um, cardigan, and flats. And then
Mhm.
every day, it could be like white jeans, a solid navy shirt, beige cardigan, and strappy sandals, or it could be dark wash and striped shirt and red cardigan and ballet or leopard ballet flats. So knowing that you've got that, and something we're getting ready to do in the group is a non-closet purge versus going in and purging your closet, starting with what you like and then going from there. Because if you will do the turn around the hanger thing in your closet, you can go in and look and see in 6 months, oh my gosh, I have not worn that in 6 months. Why am I keeping it?
Right. And then there's, those classic pieces like I just pulled a dress out of my closet that I just love this dress. I just don't always have a lot of opportunities to wear it. And I pulled it out and my daughter's like, Mom, that dress is really pretty. And she's going to be 12 in January. And I said, yeah, the last time I wore this, you were 6. But I love the dress so much. I said, I just need to make more reasons to wear it.
And Trienne, I'm so glad you said that because here's a great idea. Could you dress it down? Could you add a jean jacket and tennis shoes to it?
Absolutely.
Could you add, without making it a dress thing? I love wearing dresses because number one, when it's 110 degrees outside, it's very cool.
Yes.
So, and sometimes you just don't want you want the comfort of the flow.
Right.
But yeah.
Absolutely. When I had my first daughter, I could not figure out how to get myself ready in the morning. And I wore a lot of dresses. And so it helped me feel very confident in the role that I was doing. And it was fast. And I think we underestimate that a little bit.
Absolutely. And, just throwing on a necklace and depending on your body shape, whether it's going to be long or short, and the earrings, you're done. I mean, you are done, and then adding, I always teach a third layer, and a third layer can be like either a jacket or a scarf or a necklace or something like that, because when you've got the top and the bottom, whatever you add to that is going to be, it's going to put you over the top because anybody can put on a pair of jeans and a top. Not everybody can find the cute earrings or the cute scarf or the cute jacket or,
Right. I used to have a lot of those little jackets like what you're wearing today. I have them in like 5 different colors. And that would be it. One of the things we would do is we were supposed to be able to count to 7. We would have like 7 items, including our shoes or whatever. And my jacket, man, I loved that it made a nice structure for me. And I looked put together, even if I had like a graphic tee on underneath it,
Yeah, absolutely. And my friend and I were talking the other day about how when you fly now, people who fly, they look like they literally just rolled out of bed.
Yes, they do.
And when you are dressed, I've finally found a pair of jeans that work great on an airplane and they look fabulous and I can dress them up or dress them down. But, even wearing a graphic tee and a jean jacket or, because I get so cold, I can't wear a dress on a plane. I freeze to death. But it just makes such a difference. Such a difference.
Oh my gosh. Well, you gave us some awesome tips today. I want to make sure that I get our group up there. So our group is called Stepping Out with Confidence. So share us a little bit about what they might find once they decide to go out to join that group.
Okay. When they join that group every Wednesday at noon Central, I do a live, I either have guest speakers in, such as yourself, that work on mindset and things like that, or we do tips on how to dressing for your body type, how to transition into fall, all kinds of great things. We are doing a jeans course currently, and it's fabulous. It's how to find your perfect pair of jeans, and it literally is scientific.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Yeah, jeans were the thing that seemed to vex every woman that walked in the door, for sure.
So instead of taking 20 pair of jeans into the dressing room, you can probably go with 4, and you're going to buy 2 of them. So
think about how much better you feel when you're not trying on 20 pairs of jeans and you're trying 4. Yes. Yes, please. Okay. What other, so we also have your website that we want to make sure that we share. What kind of things are they going to be able to find on your website?
I love my website. It's number one, my course is on there. If you want to do that, there is also a freebie, which is the key to understanding your body type, which you can download. And when you do that, that is an amazing way to know what body shape you are, whether you're short-waisted, long-waisted, can make a world of difference. There's also a steps to confidence on there, which are some affirmations that you can say. I don't know. There's lots of stuff under resources. So, and a blog that I'm constantly updating. So.
I love that. Good. Sounds like you have a lot available for them to be able to work on this topic. But also, once they get into that group, they're going to be able to get a little bit more time with you and those tips. Even if we take one thing away every time, I mean, that's that 1% different, right? And we're choosing to lead ourselves a little bit more confidently so that we can show up more confidently. I love that. I love it. Love it.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on with us today. I cannot wait to see more stuff that you bring to our group, the Female Leader Headquarters. And I'm excited to share with your group as well on those pieces of leadership. So, you know, a lot of people talk about how, you know, the downfalls of social media, but one of the things that I think these type of interview styles really prove is there are people out there making an impact, making a difference, and supporting and encouraging each other to have a great life. And I appreciate you being one of those people.
Thank you so much. And I will tell you, that is one thing about my group. It's amazing. Like when people post pictures, there's never a negative comment. It's like, wow, you know, so it helps us to be more brave. And so thank you for having me.
Yeah, awesome. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. We will see you on the next episode inside our Be That Create That social channels, where we are really showing women who are making a difference and an impact every single day just by being themselves and living through their passions and leadership. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.